Once upon a time, nestled amidst rolling hills and bathed in the golden glow of the afternoon sun, lay a quaint town. There, the aroma of freshly baked bread danced through the air, wafting from a charming bakery owned by the kind and talented Emily. Her creations, known for their fluffy texture and delightful sweetness, were a constant source of comfort and joy for the townsfolk. However, beneath Emily's warm smile and flour-dusted apron, a secret melody hummed within her heart. It was the song of the flute, a yearning for a life filled with music. Every night, under the blanket of stars, she would dream of her fingers dancing across the silver keys, coaxing forth sweet melodies that would touch the soul. One day, a strange and captivating sight unfolded in the heart of the town. A traveling merchant, adorned with feathers and trinkets, arrived with a cart overflowing with a dazzling array of instruments. Each one held a voice of its own, a silent symphony waiting to be played. As Emily, drawn by an invisible force, approached the cart, her eyes fell upon a magnificent silver flute. Its surface, polished to an otherworldly glow, seemed to beckon her with an irresistible whisper. In that moment, the world around her faded away. The only thing that remained was the gentle warmth spreading through her hand as she grasped the flute. The merchant, his eyes twinkling with knowing wisdom, offered a proposition that sent shivers down Emily's spine. He would trade the magical flute for her most prized possession, the secret recipe for her famous bread, the very foundation of her success and the town's delight. A fierce battle raged within Emily. The thought of relinquishing her recipe, the symbol of her hard work and passion, filled her with fear. It was more than just a recipe. It was a legacy, a thread woven into the very fabric of the town's history. Yet the allure of the flute, the potential to finally embrace her musical dreams, was a siren song she couldn't ignore. With a heavy heart and trembling hands, Emily made the difficult choice. The news of the missing recipe spread like wildfire, leaving the townsfolk bewildered and disappointed. The once joyful aroma of freshly baked bread was replaced by a heavy silence hanging over Emily's bakery, its doors locked and windows shrouded in darkness. Whispers of betrayal and deceit echoed through the streets, casting a shadow of doubt on the once beloved baker. Emily, heartbroken and ostracized, retreated into the solitude of her home. The vibrant music that once filled her bakery was now lost, replaced by the deafening silence of her shattered dream. But within this darkness, a tiny ember of hope flickered. Taking a deep breath, she picked up the silver flute, her fingers tracing the cool metal with a newfound determination. As she poured her emotions into the instrument, the silence was shattered. The first notes emerged, hesitant and filled with sorrow, echoing the pain of her sacrifice and the weight of judgment. But gradually, the melody transformed. It spoke of her struggles, the sting of betrayal, and most importantly, the unwavering spark of her dream that refused to be extinguished. The enchanting music, carried on the gentle breeze, drifted through the streets, weaving a magic that touched the hearts of everyone who heard it. The townspeople, drawn by the captivating melody, gathered around Emily's house. As the music washed over them, their anger and disappointment began to melt away, replaced by a sense of understanding. They began to see her not just as the baker who nourished their bodies, but as a person with dreams and aspirations, just like them. The next morning, Emily awoke to a symphony of sounds. Stepping outside, she was greeted by the townspeople, not with accusing stares, but with outstretched arms and open hearts. They weren't demanding bread, but offering their help to rebuild her bakery, stronger and better than before. Together, they shared their skills and resources, laughter filling the air as they worked side by side. And so, Emily's bakery reopened, its doors flung wide once again. The aroma of freshly baked bread, infused with the sweet melody of Emily's flute, filled the town with a renewed sense of warmth and joy. It was no longer just a bakery. It had become a vibrant hub, a place where the body and soul were nourished in equal measure. Emily, the baker turned musician, stood as a testament to the power of following one's dreams, even in the face of difficult choices. Her journey served as a reminder to the townsfolk that understanding, compassion, and the pursuit of dreams could pave the way for a more harmonious and joyful life, woven together with the threads of friendship, music, and the sweet taste of freshly baked bread. If you have listened so far, you can like the video and subscribe to my channel and visit here every day to improve your English.